You're bringing back like forgotten memories right now.
I'm telling you, man, it's Saturday morning cartoons. I had all the cereals.
Oh my god.
I was ready. People don't know about that BOOBERRY. All right, BOOBERRY in the black trunks, kept fighting out of the blue corner here, and then MAHRFP in the purple trunks, fighting out of the red corner. 3 minutes on the clock. Let's get it on and popping. We got another wonderful fight ahead of us, man. I hope you guys are still feeling good and feeling energetic. And I'm glad that y'all been rocking with me this whole night, though, for real.
Yeah, of course, man. I'm happy to help. This has been such a fun night being here.
This is great. I do love when they're good nights. Last week we had a bunch of tech difficulties, couldn't even get the recording straight. But this one's looking pretty clean, and I do love it. I do love the energy tonight.
Hey, Gremlins on out tonight.
Yeah, they be trying to board the ship, bro. But you know, we out here. Monster hunting the tech gremlins.
Tonight.
Super locked and loaded. Speaking of locked and loaded, man, the boxers are locked and loaded, and I think we got 2 stationary fighters, right, Tesco?
Yeah, these both are stationary.
Nice. So we're gonna see a lot of movement in the ring. It's gonna be really interesting, and I did want to talk. Speaking of Kronk Gym, I did want to talk to Hitman. I still have it up on my schedule. Man, I wish I didn't have a whole full-time job, because then I'd just be doing this all the time. I want to sit here and talk to him as well, just about some of these techniques that work specifically inside stationary, right? And how you can adopt IRL boxing sensitivities with a bit of this game knowledge to really adapt maybe like a new type of style specific to VR and see how effective it is. Very interesting conversation. I'm looking forward to having.
One thing I've been helping a lot of people with their styles. I think the biggest thing is hand placement in this game. You can't have your hand too close to your face. You can't have it too far from your face. So I think the biggest thing is like utilizing as much styles as you can against whoever you're fighting.
I've had that problem myself, especially before I switched to Quest 3. I always thought my guard was close enough to my face, and people were like, "You're not even blocking my hooks, bro." And I'm like, "I promise you, I swear I am."
Exactly. Yeah.
But that it's the VR eyes, man. You also have to get used to like your distance gauging in VR. It's very different from real life. Very different. This takes a little bit of adjustment. Locking in this first round, discovery round here between MAHRFP and BOOBERRY. BOOBERRY being the taller fighter, and we've seen this kind of matchup a few times today. Very interesting. It's played out two different ways so far, and right now MAHRFP not really taking advantage of the longer torso, bigger body, going for the head hunting. Very interesting choice being the shorter fighter, but both of them are on stationary, guys, so it could work out.
So far, this has been a very slow-paced fight. Not in a bad way, but, you know, they're really picking the shots right now.
Round number 1, you know, I usually expect round number 1 to be a bit of a slow burn, right? And then they get used to each other, and then round number 2 picks up a little bit. I think both of these boxers are really trying to judge the range and where they like to attack from. And so a little bit more tentative than other rounds, but hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. If this was real, how would you feel like if you were in one corner and your opponent was just shadowboxing in the corner?
I have heard that despite how tired you are, because your opponent can't really tell, right? If you are shadowboxing in between rounds, it gets in their head.
Yeah, it can definitely get in someone's head.
You know?
Some people, what they like to do, I'm sure you're familiar with it, they won't sit down. They'll just stand there and like walk around in their corners.
Yeah.
That can really get into your head too.
Yeah. I like to pretend that, like, you know, I either dance, I'm moving, I'm hitting the gloves together, just to show you that I didn't run out of steam, right? And the entire time I'm breathing deep, I'm sucking in air, like, you know, just trying to get in whatever oxygen into my lungs. Solly will tell you I get gassed out easy, but it's all about the bravado and the show, right?
Yeah.
Afro Samurai saying, I agree, when I'm fighting I cycle through a lot of different styles. Yeah, no, it's really It's really good. That last fight, Afro Samurai, it was an incredible fight. Incredible fight. Afro, though, come on, LA. I need to see you up in here, too, dog. When we going to see you up in a match, dog? You know what I'm saying? Just wanted to say. So, Cash and Perkins. Oh, yeah, it's Cash Boy. Yeah. Hey, I appreciate it, Cash Boy. You know what I'm saying? Look out for that video. I'm going to try to be, I'm going to try to lock in this week and get, part of me doesn't want to drop the fights from last week, but I got to keep my promise to the community and put as many fights out as I can. So I'm going to try to be dropping last week's fights between tomorrow and Tuesday. And then so we can get in on these fights for the rest of the week. Because I really want you guys to be able to see your matches and learn from them. That's really... Oh, my God! MAHRF motherfucking P. Let's go. Put some respect on his name, dog. It's a big hit.
Takes BOOBERRY last minute and says, "Mate, I don't give a shit if he's last minute or not."
Oh, yeah. Afro. Hey, just DM me, dog. Super M. Like, I'm gonna drop my name and DM me. I'll get you set up, dog.
BOOBERRY's swinging very wildly right now. Looks like MH is utilizing his step feints really well right now. Using the distance control, it's really nice.
And BOOBERRY trying to do some feints on his own. But MAH not even phased at all. Stone cold blooded killer. And what I love about it is, especially when he's throwing the right, he's not just standing straight, too. He throws the right and he gets the heck up out of there, dog. Like, any one of his shots that he's throwing, he's always slipping and moving after it. And that combination of offense and defensive maneuvers is something that is just beautiful to see. One, it makes you harder to hit. Because people love to wait till you throw and then they try to swing on your extended arms, right? And if they swing and you've already moved out the way, you've just set yourself up to come back with a counter shot of your own. And that's what we saw earlier, man. It was just so beautiful. Locked into the corner. They got to be careful. Referee breaking up the action. Uh-oh. MAH in trouble. BOOBERRY's about to get ready to tee off. Oh, too little, too late at the end of the round. BOOBERRY was just getting the momentum. And MAHRFP runs away with round number 2.
Oh, that was brilliant.
It was great. It was great. If you're MAHRFP, man, just you got to be feeling good. It's time for you to realize that this is your match to lose. Stay active in that third round. Right? Don't
100%, yeah.
It's not the time to get comfortable right now. Also not the time to get risky. But if you're BOOBERRY, you got to steal this like this is Mario Kart and you got the blue shell. You almost had it in that last round. You got MAH in the corner. You just got to know to cut off his escape. If he's moving to the right, we've seen it time and time again tonight. Throw that hook. Throw that hook, brother. Stay in front of him. Sidestep. Move laterally. Don't let him get out the corner. He's got to move into you. He's got to force the clinch at that point. And what the cool thing about the clinch in this game, I've tested it out. They're only really checking if your head is colliding, for the most part, with the player's body. If you're constantly moving back while they're coming in, they're just head down moving into you, just getting ate up. Treat him like a matador. Speaking of matador, MAH looking to force BOOBERRY to come in on his terms, and another devastating ass-blasting right comes straight out from MAHRFP. M to the motherfucking A to the HRF motherfucking pizzle out here. I gotta say it like that because, you know, it's just absolutely fun. Oh my God. That was the same shot that knocked out BOOBERRY last time. The same shot. It is just like, it's just a crazy overhand smash, and he's just been leaning his whole body weight into it.
Sorry, I stepped away for a second.
God dang!
Oh my goodness.
Right again!
Oh
For the third time, the hat trick. The dynamite right. My goodness. MAHRFP is now going to stand for my ass blasting heavy ass right fucking pierces the heavens. And again!
Oh my God.
And again! On cue! Let's go! Oh, I felt like I summoned that knockout. I had nothing to do with it, but I felt like I got the acronyms in there with the right. Somebody clip that.
His neck.
He's dead. He's dead. Booberry sent to the afterlife. They call he King Boo for real right now. That man floated off. Ooh, Godly. God damn, M to the motherfucking AH freaking F Pezzle out here, boy. Godly. Victor, he's nice. Oh, he nice. He nice. Chat, he nice. He nice. Do you see my face, chat? God damn, that was great. That was amazing. Let's go back. Let's go back. We gotta go back and check in details, right? Perfect scores on the SAT, right? 30-23. Afro Samurai said he sent that man to the Shadow Realm for real. You and your dragons. Had the glass breaking and everything. Yu-Gi-Oh! That man right hand was devastating, bro. Once he figured out where to place that, it was a wrap. Back to back to back. 4 knockdowns. Let's look at the damage. Boy, 1939 to 814, boy. Let's go. Let's go. Chat, how y'all feeling about that? I gotta go back to the RIngsideVR crowd cam. Chat, I'm gonna need y'all to make some noise. Everett, appreciate the follow. Chat, rise up real quick with me, make some noise. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all up in here, get rowdy up in here, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that was a good fight. That was great. I love it. I gotta talk to the homies real quick. BOOBERRY, MAHRFP. Jordan, absolutely. W wins.
Yo.
Yep. Gotta holler at you, bro. Look. Hold on, wait. I gotta talk to BOOBERRY first. You know what I'm saying? I gotta talk to BOOBERRY first. I'm gonna chill here on the crowd shot for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We got Cristo, you know what I'm saying, coming up here. We already got Cheech saying Cristo with the knockouts. We got the early predictions. But let's talk about this last fight. BOOBERRY, where you at? No, I don't have you unmuted. BOOBERRY, you're muted.
Yeah, no.
Oh, there you go, bro. BOOBERRY. BOOBERRY. Came up a little short today, bro. But it was an amazing fight. You was hanging in there for a long time. Until them rights started raining down, you was trying to catch your rhythm in there. How do you feel about how that fight turned out, bro?
Yeah, his defense was really good. I can't really hit him that much.
Super good. It was hard for us to figure out how you was gonna get through that, man. But at the same time, like it's the defense with the offense, man. I don't know if you noticed it, but every time he threw something, he was back on the defense, like immediately. Like it was very hard for you to get any counter shots or any return fire in that match. So it's definitely just like, you know what I'm saying, a very tough battle. If you could have did anything different in that match, what would it be?
Defense. A lot more defense.
A lot more defense, man. Look, I agree with you, bro. Like it was a great fight. Nothing more to say to that, man. Then I hope you had fun. I'm glad to see you out here. I love the is the name a serial reference?
Yeah.
I knew it. Well, as soon as I saw them BOOBERRYs, well, all I could think was Count Chocula. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm glad you came in through today, man. I'm glad you had as much energy as you did late in the night. It was a good fight, man. So I'm gonna talk to MAHRFP.
Yo.
Trademarked too. He got the trademark in the chat. This is his name. Dog. Where were you hiding that right hand? Where were you hiding that right hand? Because this thing is dangerous, bro.
Yeah. I'm pretty tired now. I don't know why.
You don't know why.
I don't know why.
I don't. He doesn't know why. I mean,
I'm really tired. I don't know why. Guys, I don't know. I feel like I had a fight. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's not like I didn't throw my whole soul into those
bro,
right hands.
I haven't played in a little bit.
Bro.
Oh, I see.
Bro. When I tell you, the last knockdown I wasn't even expecting. I literally was just trying to think of for the longest, for a whole round. I'm like, how am I gonna make an acronym out of this man's name? And then as soon as I finished the acronym about the right hand, you gonna knock somebody out. You made me feel like Moses out here. You know what I'm saying? I felt prophetic in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So as for the commentator, to you, thank you for making probably one of the this card had so many clippable moments. This was definitely one of them. Dog, I want to see more of you. You know what I'm saying? Coming back here to show your stuff here again on RIngsideVR. So glad you decided to show up. I know you're tired for unknown reasons, but for us, you know, it was putting belt to ass and whooping feet. That's what it looked like to me. So, congratulations on the dub, my boy.
Thank you. All right, let me say one thing, though.
All right, and with that being said, we're going to get on to the last fight